So today we are in Hampshire and we have just completed this garden transformation and made an incredible space right here. In this video, I'm going to be talking you through the whole process from start to finish. So when we first arrived on site, all we had here was just a lawn here, and the customer was wanting to create some sort of a barbecue area, a living space that they could use and really make use of the space that they've got here. They've got a young family and they just wanted to spend more time outside cooking. So we went to the drawing board and we decided on using a decking. So what we've done here is we have put a membrane down, like a weed-proof membrane underneath here. We've concreted it in wooden posts every metre, I think, and then constructed a timber frame underneath here. And on there, we've then put on this composite decking. We've also put in LED spotlights all the way around here, around the border of it, and then up in the soffit underneath here as well. You can put three spotlights in underneath there. So what that does at night, it lights up the whole area. You'll be able to see on the kitchen over there, but these LED uplighters, they really light up the whole area really, really nicely. So you can see also that we put in one of these powder coated aluminium pergolas, which if you've seen our other videos, you might have seen these before. These have got louvres on them that open and close. You have a handle here. You put it into the rotation loop there, turn this around, and then by turning that, you can then shut down the louvres and it makes it completely watertight. All of the water outlets through the legs of the pergola and then outlets onto the grass. What Vitas has actually done on this one, which is a clever idea, is where we have butted this up against the guttering there, against the garage, he's actually put like a rubber membrane. So these are the sorts of membranes you'd have on a flat roof. So he's used like a contact adhesive. He's glued it into the channel of the pergola and then into the gutter. So no water at all can come through, comes down that roof. It'll either go into the gutter or straight onto the pergola and then outletted through the legs there. Originally, part of the original design was that we were going to extend, where you can see this soffit here, we were going to bring a little roof that was going to come out to about here with some gallows brackets either side, cedar, just so that it covered the kitchen area itself. But then the customer decided, actually, I want a little bit more cover over the top and also the ability to open and close it when he wants. So that's why we decided in the end to go for one of these pergolas. You know, this is 3.6 meters. Oh, it's 3.6 meters wide this way by 3.3 meters this way. So let's move on to the kitchen and tell you a little bit about this. So this, in our showroom, we created a display very similar to this. And that was the basis for this kitchen. The customer came in, he saw it and he really, really liked it. So this is actually longer than the one that we've got in our display, and it's got a fridge on the end. So let's start. So this is made, so the ones in our showroom is made using our units. So they're cabinetry, which we make using tricoya. It's a waterproof product and we spray it up. So they're a little bit like indoor kitchen cabinets. This one, we've used timber frame. So you can see that we've created it's like a slatted battened shelf at the bottom there. So any water that gets in can then go out straight out. The whole thing is made out of timber frame, and you can see these doors are made out of cedar, which is a gorgeous timber. It's really, really nice. It weathers really well. This is treated actually, so this will keep its color for a year or two without treating. If you leave it by itself, it will go like a silvery color. which some people really like. They prefer that to the orange. Personally, I really like this look because it's modern and it's contemporary, but some people do like that silvery color. So underneath here, you've got tons and tons of storage over there. So with this barbecue, you got pellets, you got covers, there's this the storage box as well for pellets. So underneath there, you've got about 1.3, 1.4 meter of storage space underneath there. Coming along to here, we've just got another storage cupboard in there. So this is about 400 mil wide. In there you've got the cover for the induction hob, another cover there, and some other bits and pieces. Again, it's got a shelf there, shelf down at the bottom, slatted battens, so any water that gets in there can go in. It also provides draft ventilation so the air can get round. And then on the end here you have a pull-out bin. Really handy when you're cooking outside. You've always got waste, great to have a bin in there. This one's actually got 3 different compartments, so you can have recycling as well as your rubbish waste. So for the worktops on this one, we have gone for a polished concrete. So these tops we get made by a company called Concretion, who are based up in Scotland. So I send them the measurements for all the tops that we want. They make them off-site, they cure them, and then they bring them down and we install them. So this is 50 mil thick. It's solid. The actual construction itself is about 20 mil, I think, of solid concrete, and then they use something else underneath it, like some sort of resin or something like that. So it actually makes it a lot lighter. So if this, I mean, this is 3 meters long, 3.2 meters long by 50 mil. There's no way that you'd be able to lift this if that was solid concrete. But with the system that they use, you can lift it. It makes it a lot more usable. So this is a grey colour. You can see also that we've put the waterfalls down the end at each end, which I really like. It just means that the kitchen is all enclosed within the concrete, and it looks really good. You can see also that we've put this concrete shelf up here. So Vitas has made a cedar like brackets for it to sit on, so the cedar matches the cedar underneath, and then we've got a concrete shelf there. This is about 1 meter long and it's about 200 mil wide. So this is going to be brilliant for keeping plant pots on, knickknacks, things like that. It just, once that's dressed, it will bring the whole kitchen to life. It will look really good. So for the appliances on this kitchen, you may not have seen one of these. So Beefeater, who are a company, we sell their barbecues and their outdoor kitchens. They have a range of kitchens called the Cabinex. Now that is a black kitchen, and this fridge is part of that kitchen, the Cabinex. And the reason we've used this is because the Traeger is black, the induction hob is black. It just matches really well. If we'd had a stainless steel one on here, it would have just stood out like a sore thumb. So that works really well with that. The customer does have a Gosney rock box as well, which they're going to keep on here. If you want to come and look over here, this is, we stopped the kitchen slightly short here so that we had space down there to keep the gas tank. So he's got his gas tank down there. It's hidden by this, I think this is a bay tree or an olive tree. I think it's a bay tree. It's hidden by that. So when he's got his rock box on there, the regulator can simply go down there and the gas is hidden away. We do also, when we had the electrician here, we put a double socket around the back there in case he wants to run some festoon lights around the fence. And we do have a socket behind there for the fridge, and we have a socket underneath here for the Traeger. Okay, so coming along to the Traeger, this is the Timberline XL. So we have been working with Traeger for about 6 months or so now. I think this is the 3rd one that we've installed into a kitchen, and we are actually building these in. So they're not on a trolley or anything like that. We've sunk them into the worktop, so it's really part of an outdoor kitchen. It really is truly built in. So these are absolutely amazing. These are wood pellet grills. So they run the fuel, you have to plug them in. They run on electric, and these are just like a normal oven inside, so you can turn it on, you can turn the temperature up to whatever you want. It will hold it there for as long as you've got it on. This is called your hopper over here, and actually if you come and have a look at this over here, you can see that this has got the wood pellets in there. So you get lots of different flavoured wood pellets. These drop down and they go underneath all the workings under here. They come along a chute there and they go into a burner and they create the smoke. So this whole area, this whole grill fills with smoke and it heats as well. And so that's how you can do like your slow cooking with like briskets and pulled pork and ribs, wings, absolutely anything you can cook on here. You can also use it, I mean, it's not just for slow cooking and smoking, you can use it for your burgers, your sausages. You can get like your cast iron trays to go in there, prawns, fish, absolutely anything you want you can cook in here. It's absolutely huge. It's versatile. These are really, really cool. And an added bonus is with these you get an outdoor induction hob as well, so this will get really quick. It will get really, really hot really quickly. So you can put cast iron pans, trays on here, so you know you can boil things on here, you can fry things on there, you can also sear steaks on there. So if you want to reverse sear a steak, leave it smoking on here for an hour or so and then chuck it onto a cast iron skillet and sear it off, that's the perfect steak. So just to have a look underneath as well, so if we open these cupboards, so with the Traeger, to switch it on, you've got the on button is down here, so you push that on and that will turn it on. I think I've just turned it off actually, I think it was on before. Yeah, so there you go. So that's on now. This lever here, if you pull that out, that will release all of the pellets that are in the hopper. It opens it up. So if you want to change the flavour of your pellets or something like that, that's how you get them out. But it's really important that you can access those. Under here, which you probably can't see, this is like your drip bucket. So in there, that's where all of the ash and any fat or anything that's gathered from the barbecue, that will all gather in there. And actually, these have these little disposable tinfoil buckets, so you just take them out and throw them away. And that clips in there. So that's all you need. You've got access to those bits, and then you can do all your cooking on here. So there we go. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video and you've enjoyed me talking you through this kitchen. We've got lots of new kitchens coming up, loads of really exciting things in the pipeline. So if you want to see more kitchens like that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the alert button. You'll get notified every time we bring out a new video. We do post on social media, Instagram, Facebook. We're posting on there every day. So if you want to keep tabs on what we're currently up to, make sure to go over there and give us a follow. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.